Edmonton, Alberta, where the weather has been spectacular from start to finish at this first ever and hopefully last Summer World Juniors. And after 3 tries, a bubble tournament in 2021, a canceled tournament in Christmas, fans will finally get to watch a gold medal game here. Kent Johnson and Team Canada wearing their black jerseys today. They wore those the last time they won gold back in 2020. Taking on a Finland team that says they relish the underdog role. They used to be the pesky Finns, not anymore. They are now a powerhouse. Here's the Team Canada lineup that Dave Cameron will ice today. Remember, Ridley Greig, who'd been such a huge factor for Team Canada, injured his shoulder in the quarters. He is out. They had to shuffle the lines before the semifinals. 16 of these players are back from that canceled tournament in December. The Logan Stankoven line has been massive for Canada.
Thank you, James. And there's what's on the line today. The World Junior Championship for 2022 delayed from December and January, but completed now in August. And Canada and Finland will meet each other for the 8th time in the medal round at the World Junior, the first time in the gold medal game. The officials: Sean Fernandez from the United States, Christopher Holm from Sweden are the referees, Andreas Hofer from Germany, and Canada's Cody Husby works the lines. We had a Czech linesman work the bronze medal game between Czechia and Sweden earlier. And there is 19-year-old Juha Jäättälä from Kuopio, Finland, plays for his hometown team in the SM League of the Finnish League. Has played sparingly in this tournament, but the shutout in the semifinal. Dylan Garand, 19-year-old from Victoria, BC. The Ranger 4th round pick in 2020 allowed 2 goals on 32 shots in the semifinal win against Czechia. Antti Pennanen, second time as the head coach of their national junior team. And there is Dave Cameron, head coach of the Ottawa 67s. 11 years later, he refuses to talk about redemption or revenge.
Hold up.
But you know what's on his mind.
Congratulations on the gold medal game, men. Let's have a good one here. Okay, this one's dedicated to Miss Eleanor. Lord, back up to you.
And here we go. Seeley steps back up. Lays it back down to Stankoven. Logan Stankoven in, shoots, and Jäättälä makes the stop. And at the end of the play, Johnson thrown down. Zellweger up ahead for Desnoyers for a Stapchuk. And the changing of the Stapchuk works in, drops it back. Desnoyers in, shoots. Deflected puck bounced to Raya. Stapchuk back on it. At the side of the goal, Waugh reaching for it. And back at the point is Thompson for Seeley. Back to Thompson. Off the bench comes McTavish. Walks Seeley, fans on the shot, gets it back in. Another chance. Kicked away by Jäättälä. Back at the point is Thompson with it. Jack Thompson shoots. Deflected puck in front. Rebound to McTavish. Jäättälä down. And he corrals the rebound as Canada gets multiple good looks in the early going. Tag up. Now stripped away from Kemmel. In comes Waugh. Waugh works it and shoots and just missed high. Chuck. Back comes Desnoyers. Drops it up to Cormier. Lucas Cormier winds in, throws it back in front. Johnson failing that shot, he put it wide.
I think he was surprised that it got all the way through to his stick.
Now Stankoven with a steal, flips it back in front, bounces towards the goal. Forster, a chance, rebound, and a save by Jäättälä. Another chance, fired by Forster, another save by Jäättälä. Center, Stankoven fires, and Jäättälä another save. Johnson back with it. Chances piling up here for Canada, remains scoreless. With 8 gone here in the opening period.
Forster line that had all kinds of chances banging around the net, broken plays, and Jäättälä quickly side to side tracking that loose puck. And Johnson and so many of them. This one is best of the bunch. Blocker it aside. Really well done by Jäättälä. And you don't have to be the biggest to be good on the forecheck. You got to be active. Active stick, active legs, and Stankoven much smaller than Futio. Able to create a loose opportunity and a little chit chat. I don't think this is friendly. Jäättälä and McTavish after the last save. Gonna get you eventually. You know what Mason's saying?
The way icing waved off. Joshua Waugh comes in after it. Now knocked down for McTavish. McTavish works in. Moves to the side of the goal. Spins back and shoots. Jäättälä save and score! Joshua Waugh! And Canada's got the lead!
Perfectly executed forecheck that starts with Joshua Waugh. Towards him, Osalmi turn it over because he's about to get hit. Get back to the front of the net. And Jäättälä coughs up a juicy rebound on the wrap attempt from McTavish. But it all starts with finishing and then getting back to the front of the net and keeping your stick loose. And Joshua Roy, who had an incredible offensive season this year with Sherbrooke, jumps on the loose puck to open the scoring.
He led all Canadian skaters in ice time in the semifinal against Czechia. Canada is the home team, has the last change as Zellweger banks that in, knocked down by Yurmo. Now a chance in front, walk in, and this time Yakula able to turn him away, but Joshua Waugh flying in the early going.
It's the aggression of Canada on the forecheck. This one's Zellweger, so he kind of dumps it in. He doesn't stop though, he seals that wall off, and then a brilliant pass from McTavish. Rips it across, and the handle is quite nice. To get it flat at the toe of your stick when it's coming that hard is not an easy thing to do.
For Seeley. Seeley back down to Johnson. In shoots. Yakula stops. Rebound the side of the goal picked up by Forster. Forster plays it back to Seeley. Cross he goes to Thompson. Thompson trying to find the stick of Johnson there. Forster's got it back. Forster to Seeley. Thompson again. Works it and shoots. That deflects wide. Escape blades come off here. And so Kemmel's lost his blade. While back in front, knocked away. Kemmel taking off the ice. It's 5-on-4 right now.
So Brango's got to recognize it and get involved in the play. Don't worry about the guy behind you.
McTavish to Waugh. Got it by Cormier. Back to Waugh. In shoots. That was blocked. Bouncing puck in front. Goes back to Waugh. Here's Sabrango with it. Centers it. Bedard had it now. The goaltender, Yakula, was spilled. Up ahead for Stankoven. Flips it across. Forster works in, holds, and shoots. And Yakula got a piece of that. NHL game for the Ducks last year. And now Zellweger. Shoved down Simon Tybel. Drops it back for Dufour. Dufour in, shoots, scores! William Dufour! 41 seconds into the second period. Makes it 2-0.
The 56 goal scoring checking winger shows that shot. Starts with a defensive zone play here and a little shove in the back by Zellweger, which will draw the ire of the Finnish bench. But there's Zellweger driving the middle, pushing the defense back because he did not put the puck to the wing too early. Waited till he gets to the blue line, then kicks it over and drag, pull, change the angle, and what a shot from Dufour past Yakula. And I think this is going to be a timeout.
It is. The Finns have
Finland right away, 41 seconds into the second period, trying to settle things down on the Finnish bench.
Back to Zellweger for Johnson. Kent Johnson winds that down to McTavish. Moves to the front of the goal. McTavish walks in, waits, trying to find the stick of Johnson. Taps it back across. That's knocked out by Beer. Drops it back to Johnson. 30 seconds to go in this Canadian power play. Johnson to McTavish. Walks right back in front. Yakula save, point blank. Simon Tybel works it back in front. Intercepted by Seeley, but kept alive by Mata. Here they come again. Mata sends it back in front. Durand makes a great stop on the deflection and is able to hang on. Tried to center it, knocked away, and brought back by Ratsu. 2-on-1 for the Finns if they hurry. Ratsu works in, back in front for Hirvonen. Flipped that wide. Here's Ratsu back with it. Drops that back. And Rafkin's shot was blocked, picked up by Stankoven. Lead pass. Here comes Johnson on the breakaway. Kent Johnson shoots, and a save made. Rebound goes back to Zellweger. Zellweger plays it across. Stankoven a one-time chance, and Yakula makes the stop. That's knocked down. In comes Viro. Emil Viro shoots. That's blocked by Cormier. Again knocked down on the clearing attempt. Played back, Hamasalmi. Works it in, shoots, that goes wide. Off the end, boards, Durand down. He squeezes against the post, and he's got it.
Incredible semi-final game, and as soon as he sees the turnover, he blows his own, and that's a nice lead pass from Stankoven. And he's looking to drag and try to get it above the glove. But a good save, and maybe game-saving save by Yakula. Wow. They go down 3-0 at this point. First one, he just can't quite grab the rebound either. And the bench sees him. He's in. They know he's in. Here we go. And they want it so badly for him. He just couldn't quite find a way. And then the other end, and that puck is dribbling back out Durand.
Back at the point is Johnson. To McTavish. Bedard was knocked down in front. Now Johnson back with it. McTavish pulls it back. Shoots to put that wide. Oh, between the legs shot there. Stankoven. Back to Bedard. To McTavish directing traffic. Drops it back to Zellweger. To Stankoven. To the goal mouth. There's Johnson trying to pull it back across. Zellweger feeds it from McTavish. A hard shot. Rebound loose in front. And Johnson couldn't reach that. McTavish back with it for Johnson. Back to Zellweger. Johnson slap pass across. Stankoven shoots. It's chipped away by Rafkin. Johnson back with it. Tired finish, penalty killers on the ice now. Here's Johnson, a one-time shot that was off the mask of Yakula.
Maybe the hardest I've ever seen Kent Johnson shoot a puck that one-timer right there.
Zellweger back across to Johnson. Final seconds of the power play. Johnson drops it back. Bedard, a hard shot. He ripped that wide. Bouncing puck in the side of the goal. Knocked down by Rafkin. They think it's in.
No. What happened? Puck was on top of the net. It was coming back over. I think Yakula sealed it with his shoulder, but a Finnish player put his hand on top of the puck, on top of the net, and the referee likely making a call here. What a sequence. Crazy pressure as this heavy shot. The first one is chipped out of the air here, poked in, but that secondary seal by Yakula was incredible. Then Rafkin just ill-advisedly just grabs the puck, but Yakula to have the wherewithal to get his neck basically and back of the head up against, if he doesn't do that,
right,
puck rolls down his back and into the net. Now, probably wouldn't have counted because Johnson jimmied it off the back. He thought it was going in, and then Rafkin, I don't know what he's thinking. He can't just pick it up and run away with it. So I'm not sure this probably would have been high stick here on Kent Johnson, but nonetheless, incredible by Yakula.
Third straight power play that keeps it alive for McTavish. McTavish back to Johnson. This top group back out there. Kent Johnson in for Bedard. Tip that wide. Johnson slides it back to Bedard. Bedard waits, shoots short side, and Yakula's Gubish winds in with Bedard. Drops it back to Johnson. Feeds that back to Zellweger. Works it and shoots. Bouncing puck around. Bedard with a chance. Still loose in front. Stankoven reaching for it. Yakula down. Makes a pad save. Chopped to the line, and Zellweger holds it. Zellweger back across to Johnson. 40 seconds to go on the power play. McTavish to Johnson. Johnson back to Zellweger. Winds it across. Johnson walks right into the puck. Rolled off his stick, and Kapanen plays it out. To Johnson, slaps that diagonally for Stankoven. To Zellweger. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Johnson, a one-time shot. Great save there by Yakula. Swings that back to Zellweger. Zellweger to McTavish, a hard shot. Yakula save, and he'll pounce on the rebound. Tied up there by Waugh. The puck loose for Dufour. Flips it high in the air for McTavish. Mason McTavish gets in. McTavish a backhand rolled off his stick. And a penalty coming.
That's gotta be.
Penalty shot? Yes.
Gotta be.
They're pointing to center ice. They pointed to center ice at first.
I didn't see the X.
He spins back. Crisscrossing with Hirvonen. The top line for Finland back on the ice. Ostapchuk for Rothman. Held by Rafkin at the line for Niemela. And Topi Niemela winds his way in. Hirvonen was parked at the back door. Ratu shoots, and that's close by Hyland Garand. And he looks it right into the glove and hangs on.
Good job by Finland, killing another penalty. Put the puck down to the offensive zone, and you're right, tracking it right into the glove. This is a good look by Thompson. He's trying to go top blocker. That's an excellent release and a good save. At this point for Yakula, he knows down two, he get up another one to Kent.
Rafkin for Ratu. On the line, held by Niemela. He's got room, walks it in, shoots. Garand save. Rebound loose, but Hirvonen turned away and tight by Garand.
Up, but still got to sort that out a little bit better.
Before stick was taken out of his hands. Doesn't have one now. Hemasalmi works it in, shoots, scores. Tipped in front. Hemasalmi's got one. And the Finns are on the board, down by one. So the icing comes back to haunt Canada. A lost stick, and the puck winds up in the net. Alexei Hemasalmi, Carolina's second-round pick.
Right from the face-off, Dufour tries to get the puck out, but gets tangled up, loses his stick, and then a wrister on the way in. Oh, it's good body position by Karvinen. Gets over to Hemasalmi, and then good luck seeing around Hellenius. It's like a lunar eclipse when he goes in front of the goaltender. And we talked about the need to score on all those power plays, because at some point Finland would find a way. Break the man.
Cormier hit for Johnson. Johnson drops it off. In comes Forster. Forster drops it across the stake over. The pass bounced away from him. Back down low is Forster. Rings it around to Del Mastro. And Del Mastro pivots back. At the line, Johnson a hard shot. Rebound, loses over Forster. Oh, what a glove save by Jääskelä. Juha Jääskelä takes one away from Tyson Forster.
A little smile for Jääskelä. That was pretty good. Yeah, it was. Point shot, Forster jumps on. He takes his time to try to string out Jääskelä. And he's got one thing in the air only, his glove. Get it around the glove, you got a goal. Snatches it out of the air. Well done by Jääskelä. Forster will having nightmares about that one.
Back to the Canadian line, brought in by Mata. Mata swings it across the arm, and the shot put that high. In comes Mata with it. Steps around Gaucher and shoots. Garand the save. Rebound moves to the side of the goal. Garand's pad is down. Simon turned away. Furious pressure now from Finland. There's a shot by Raskin. That's gloved by Garand, and once again pushing and shoving. Great takeover. Forster trying to dig the puck free and does. Swings it back across. Zellweger shoots. Ripped that just wide. Lots of traffic in front. Himasami works in. Being shouted there by Waugh. Drops it back. Right to a hard shot. Loose puck in front. Garand is down. Still loose it, but right through the crease by Hirvonen. McTavish chops at it. Move back down to the Canadian zone. Thompson goes back. Takes a hard bump there from Liukas. Cooley trying to dig it free. Move back at the point. Here's Rafkin with it. Crunch there by Cooley. Jack Thompson holds off Liukas. Centering pass goes back to Niemela. He's got time. He's it back across. He scores! Trevor Cross to Joakim Kemmel, and the game is tied.
What a feed from Niemela. Canada can't quite get it out. Great battle down low. Liukas keeps the puck alive. And then you see four defenders run below the goal line. And then puck gets out to Niemela. They all get chased over to Niemela. No one spots Kemmel. That's a brilliant seam pass and one-timer. No chance for Garand. Good finish for Kemmel.
Kemmel, the Nashville first-rounder, has scored in both games against Canada in this tournament. Had a really good year for JYP Jääskelä. As a 17-year-old, scored 15 goals in 39 games. Johnson picked up by Stanko and pokes it ahead for Forster. In comes Tyson Forster. Walks in, holds, and shoots. That was blocked by Himasami. Zellweger. Cross it goes to Johnson. To Zellweger. Walks in. Johnson, a short angle shot. McTavish tries to dig it free. The pass hit the official. And now it's poked away to change short-handed. As busting in is Liukas. Comes in. The puck rolls off. Here's the penalty coming now to Zellweger. And a slashing call will go to Zellweger. So that will end the power play. And the Finns will get one up the other side. Their first of the game. Bill Cooley. And Cooley moves back in. Cooley in, shoots. Knocked away by Jääskelä. Really hit the corner.
They got a penalty on it. Wow. Statchuk's down in the corner, and he's still down.
Puttio, moments after that blocked shot.
Ball on the ice is a major. The play is under further review.
So it's a 5-minute major on the ice. Now they'll review it.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't touched the puck yet, and it's an awful spot to push a guy 6 feet out. Very dangerous. I think Ostapchuk kind of feels him coming, but he gets caught off balance, and it's just an awkward, dangerous hit. Call on the ice is 5. They can review, as you mentioned, take it back down to a 2.
So the arm extension will be part of it by Puttio. When you extend the arms and put them in.
Under further review, the call on the ice is a 2-minute minor for boarding.
In comes Cormier. Flips that wide of the goal. Forster back on it. Forster. Drops back to Gaucher. For McTavish off the bench. In comes Mason McTavish. And McTavish drops it back to Johnson. Seconds away from a Canadian power play. Johnson swings that back to Cormier. On comes Bedard. Connor Bedard off the bench. Feeds it back to Cormier for Zellweger. Back across for Cormier to Zellweger. Crowd hollering for a shot. Zellweger back down to Johnson. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Johnson, as Cormier makes his way off the ice, Stankoven comes on. McTavish spins that back for Zellweger. In for Johnson. Walks right in. Feeds it back. Go McTavish on the outside of the post.
That Yakula save on Forster when it was 2-1.
Off the draw, Firo plays it back in the final seconds. Niemela up for Kemmel. Kemmel plays that down softly on Garand, who steers that away as time expires at the end of regulation. And the gold medal game of the 2022 World Junior Hockey Championship is going to overtime.
To get that.
This is the 28th gold medal game in the history of this tournament, the 10th to go to overtime. 2 ended in shootouts. The other 7 golden goals. Canada has 1. That was Matt Halischuk in 2008. The Finns have 3. And they just beat Canada with a golden goal at the men's Worlds. Coming back, Sakari Manning scored in extra time. 3-on-3 in overtime until it's the winner. And away we go. McTavish and Johnson for Canada. Zellweger on defense. It's Ratsu with Hirvonen up front and Niemela on the back end for Finland. But there for Canada's Järventie works in. He's poke check there by Sealy. Chance the other way, Forster. Plays it across for Stankoven. Stankoven with Forster. In, shoots, and Yakula makes the stop. Back at the point. That long shot taken there by Lucas. Garand drops it down for Sabrango. Lead pass to Bedard. Well on Niemela. In comes Connor Bedard. Walking in, shoots, and Yakula gets a piece of that. McTavish almost knocked that free down to 3-0-1 for Finland. In comes Liukas, drops it back to Niemela. Liukas shoots and Garand makes the glove save. Drops it down, McTavish taken down by Helenius. Helenius centers it. Liukas in, plays it across. It's on the wall, and saved by McTavish. He pulled it out of the air. Just pulls it out of the air. Incredible. McTavish in across the line. If it was in, they'll review it and sound the horn, but it doesn't appear to have gone in. In comes Kent Johnson. Johnson shoots from a sharp angle. Yakula the save. On comes Stankoven calling for it. Zellweger's up the. Zellweger tries to knock that free. Now he retreats as Helenius picks it up. The crowd still buzzing about that near goal, the 3-on-1 rush for Finland. In comes Ratu. Walks in. Holds. Ratu spins back. He's got Puntio and Hirvonen with him. Puntio. Back across to Ratu. Ratu feeds it across. Hirvonen trying to center it. That bounced away. Race for it now. Sealy trying to get to it. And Ratu had to retreat as Sealy got a stick on in. Almost a breakaway for Johnson. Now Stankoven. 2-on-1 with Johnson. In comes Stankoven. Pulls it back away. Can't find it. Johnson in the line. Oh, the save him out. Scores! Kent Johnson. A golden goal in Canada. That was worth the wait. McTavish with an incredible save. The officials are going to look at this
to see that the McTavish defensive play didn't get across line. This is incredible. Chip up and it was going right in. That's out of the air, onto the line. And it was McTavish who made the bad decision to give up the 3-on-1, and he bails himself out. He knocks it out of the air, straight down and off the goal line. No question. That puck did not get across the line. What a great look at it here. It could not be closer. It could not be closer. The two best offensive players, Bedard and McTavish, scraping it, desperately keeping it off the line. Oh, it could have bounced anyway. Here's the final call. They're going to go talk to...
Christopher Holm's going to talk to the Finnish coach, Antti Pennanen, and explain to him the puck was not in the net. So the celebration is on. Canada has won gold again at the World Junior in incredible fashion.
That's one of the craziest 3 minutes of overtime I've ever seen. Chances galore, back and forth they go. And then Stankoven with a brilliant pull, keeps it alive and gets it over to Johnson, who thinks he's missed a wide open net. But then he stays with it. The ability to not panic in a tight situation. Ken Johnson marveled at his composure, at his hands, at his vision. And man, oh man, the guy who has more shots, more chances, more expected goals the whole tournament of anyone ends the tournament with a little rebound.
What a save.
I mean, Yakla, crazy save to start it, but Johnson, he doesn't panic. A lot of guys lose their cool when they don't make the first one, but he scrapes it out of there. And
by the way, you heard La Bamba play a moment ago. It was the favorite song of the late Joey Moss, who worked here for the Oilers for a long time, and of Ben Stelter, who passed away. Young 6-year-old boy. His funeral procession was yesterday. Went right by this building. He was a huge Oiler fan, loved hockey. And now Edmonton is celebrating a gold medal win. Kent Johnson, the fourth player in history to score in the World Junior, the World Championship, and the Olympics. And look at Mason McTavish with Kent Johnson.
That is special.
All right, here's Tessa Bonhomme with the gold medal winning goaltender, Dylan Garand.
Dylan, first of all, congratulations. We got to walk through that overtime. That was a wild one. That was a wild one. That goal that Mason saved. Walk me through that. What'd you see? What'd you feel?
I pushed out, and then he kind of passed it and went up and over me. And I look back, and Mac just pulls it off the line. Oh my God, what a feeling. Then we go down and score. No better feeling right now.
I can imagine how your father's feeling. It's his birthday. You going to get him the game puck as a present, or is this enough?
Yeah, I can't even hear the crowd so loud. They're so awesome tonight. Oh, what a win.
I got to ask you about Devin Levi, your old teammate. You guys won silver back in 2021 together. You promised him you were going to come back out here and get him the gold medal. What's your message to him now?
Oh, I know he's watching. He's meant so much to me. Oh, just a great feeling. I'm so happy.
Congratulations. Go enjoy with your boys.
Thank you.
So we're going to have the silver and gold medal presentations, the Canadian anthem. This tournament was scheduled for Christmas time. The pandemic got in the way, rescheduled for August. And Canada and Finland, this rivalry has taken on epic proportions at the Women's World Championship level, the Men's World Championship, the Olympics, you name it. Here's Tessa Bonhomme with the captain of Team Canada and a pretty good goaltender, Mason McTavish.
Mason, we got to start with the goal you saved in overtime. What was going through your mind? What'd you see? How the heck did you pull that off?
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I just saw it trickling over, and I thought, oh crap, I gotta do something here. And yeah, Susan, I don't know what happened. Honestly, just got lucky.
You bartered with the Ducks organization to be able to come back, play, and get the job done. Well worth it, I assume.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the best feeling ever. You can never get enough of this. I remember I won gold at U18s, and the same feeling as this. It's the reason you play hockey for games like these and opportunities like these. So to come out top there, it's a great Finland team. They played so hard. They had so much pride and so much courage to come back. And for us to came out like we did with Ken Johnson's goal, it's unbelievable. I'm so proud of this group.
Pretty resilient group. You lose Ridley Gregg, the lines get shuffled. You're given a new role. Is that what made this group so special?
Yeah, I mean, you go up and down this lineup, anybody can play anywhere, and I think that's what made us so special. And I mean, it's an unreal feeling right now.
Looks like the black jerseys were the right choice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So time now for the player of the game presentations. changed the protocol.
Now please rise for the national anthem of Canada. Maintenant, merci de vous lever afin d'écouter l'hymne national du Canada.
There's one more piece of business.
Hey Baby hasn't been the official song for Canada since Buffalo.
Bring it back forever.
It's all the fans want. And it plays here as the Canadians one by one hand off the World Junior Championship trophy. Shane Stuckey back alongside Cheryl Pounder, Jeff O'Neill, and Bob McKenzie will stay with you while the Canadians stay on the ice. And think of the moments we've witnessed at this tournament. The John Slaney goal, the Everly goal in Ottawa in the semis, the Jonathan Taves shootout in 2007, Matt Halischuk with a golden goal for Canada, Akil Thomas back in 2020 finishing off that Canadian comeback. I don't know, maybe the Everly goal, but that was one of the craziest sequence of events I've ever seen. We can't wait to see you all again in Moncton and Halifax. Canada winning gold at the World Juniors. Thanks for watching here on TSN.